Welcome to our 5 on 5. Please welcome back Phil Long, the Superintendent of Butte Falls Charter School. Good to see you, sir.
Good to see you, Craig.
Thanks for coming. It's been a bit. So, as I'm sure people know, you worked for years leading the Medford School District. Now, in your third year at Butte Falls?
I am, actually. It's been a lot of fun.
Excellent. So, what do you believe the role is of charter schools in today's education system?
I think the original intent is for innovation, to try different things that maybe traditional public schools have been constricted from doing. Our school is interesting because it was a traditional K-12 school and it converted to a charter, and that has allowed us more flexibility in staffing and in program.
You've made some changes there. Can you talk about how you tweaked those focus?
There was some momentum when I came up there, but I think the biggest thing that has occurred was the acquisition of the former fish hatchery.
Yeah.
And our theme as a public charter school, is around natural resources, and so we've been developing that as a natural resource center with a lot of hands-on learning there.
Interesting. Okay, and what about the growth? I mean, you guys have almost doubled in size.
You know, we've increased in the last 3 years alone by about 40%. And we serve students from White City, Eagle Point, Sam's Valley, Shady Cove, and Trail, along with the students within our own district.
Wow, that's pretty impressive.
Yes.
How are you getting the word out in recruiting, if you will?
It's been word of mouth, and I think that we've been clear on describing what we provide for students, a really safe environment, relationships. You know, this is a place where we have one first grade, second, third, fourth, fifth grade teacher, so we know our students, and our teachers take care of them for a year and they hand them off to the next teacher. We don't lose kids.
Interesting. All right, we're going to take a quick commercial break. Much more in just a moment. Stay with us. Welcome back to our 5 on 5 again. We're here with Phil Long, the Superintendent of Butte Falls Public Charter School. So we're talking about the growth that you guys have seen. You're having a community open house. Is that for people who are possibly outside the school who can come to that as well?
We would invite anyone who's interested in our school and wants to learn about our program. It's on May 16th, 6 o'clock to about 8 o'clock, and they'll get a chance to tour our 3 campuses and see our Natural Resource Center down at the old fish hatchery.
Yeah, that's really cool that the kids are getting out and doing that. I guess hands-on is something that you guys are trying to do more of.
Yes.
Is that fair?
For example, a couple of years ago, we dropped several trees that were decaying, milled them into beams, and our students are designing bridges and pathways down there. We got a welding grant from the Morris Foundation, and so our kids are doing all the metal work for fabricating the bridges. And then there's just a lot of other things. Our forest farm that we have there, and a culinary arts program that we're developing. So we're trying to make it hands-on, practical learning for students that, by the way, sneaks in some math and science and reading and writing and all that too.
The important stuff, of course. Yeah, got to get the traditional stuff in. So you guys are a 4-day week. You know, that's not something that you have in your background, obviously, at Medford, but Butte Falls has been doing that for some time. How do you guys make that work, to make sure students are getting all they can from education?
Well, first of all, we provide transportation, and we even have a late activity bus when we have other things going on so kids can connect with their teachers. Our days are a little longer, the 4 days, but we do have things that occur on Fridays. It's really, our families like having that family time also. And then we're wired, we have internet up there and Chromebooks for our kids and a lot of ways of getting learning to them. So learning goes on even when school isn't in session.
Okay, yeah. Is it like an hour or 2 longer? How much longer is the Monday through Thursday?
It's probably about 45 minutes.
Okay. But that adds up to half a day, essentially.
It adds up, and it fulfills the requirements, but also it makes for really good teacher-student interactions.
Yeah. Well, that's amazing, and as we talked about 50% growth over the last couple of years. It's pretty exciting, and so everybody's welcome the 16th for the community open house.
Absolutely, 6 o'clock, be on time, and we'll have some fun for everyone there. And then just want to show you what we got up there. And anyone who's just interested in coming and helping us grow our school, we'd love to show you anytime.
Excellent. Good to see you. Thanks for coming.
Thank you kindly.
Appreciate it.
Take care.
Stay with us. We'll be right back.